The Gift of Us, a New Year's Romance. In the heart of Seattle, as the days grew shorter and the air crisper, Mia Thompson found herself standing at the edge of the Puget Sound, watching the sun dip below the horizon. The iconic Space Needle silhouetted against the colorful sky reminded her of all the moments that had shaped her life in the city she had come to love. It was December 30th, and instead of exciting plans, she felt an overwhelming sense of loneliness as she contemplated the year that had passed. Mia had always been a dreamer, filled with aspirations of making it as a graphic designer, yet the fear of failure had often kept her from taking bold steps. With her art slowly gaining traction through a few local galleries, she found herself wondering if this new year might bring more than just another pass of the calendar. But first, she needed a spark, a moment that might change everything. That evening, Mia decided to attend a New Year's Eve party at a cozy little cafe called the Enchanted Bean, known for its warm ambience and local talent showcases. She was drawn by the idea of being surrounded by people, even if she didn't know any of them. The cafe was adorned with twinkling lights, and the fragrance of freshly brewed coffee mixed tantalizingly with cinnamon pastries. As Mia sipped her drink, she couldn't help but notice a figure sketching intently at a table near the window. The artist had tousled dark hair and was completely absorbed in his work. Intrigued, Mia drifted closer, her curiosity piqued. "Hey there," she ventured, startling him as he looked up, his hazel eyes sparkling with surprise. "Sorry to interrupt. Your sketches are incredible." "Thanks," he said, a shy smile breaking across his face. "I'm Alex. I'm just working on some concepts for a mural." "I'm Mia," she replied. "I'm an aspiring graphic designer." Their conversation flowed easily, punctuated by laughter and a shared appreciation for art. As the avenues of small talk opened into deeper discussions about their dreams, fears, and the city they adored, Mia discovered a connection that felt both exhilarating and frightening. By the time the cafe began to fill up with partygoers, Mia and Alex had crafted their own little bubble. They exchanged phone numbers, promising to meet again soon. With the countdown to midnight fast approaching, they sheepishly realized how quickly time had slipped away. As the clock struck 12, the cafe erupted in celebration. All around them, strangers shared kisses, laughter, and wishes for a better year ahead. But in that moment, Mia only had eyes for Alex. As the fireworks erupted outside, casting a kaleidoscope of colors across the sky, Alex reached for Mia's hand. "Happy New Year," he whispered, his breath warm against the cool air. "Do you believe in signs?" Mia met his gaze, her heart racing. "I want to," she replied softly. "Then here's to new beginnings," he said, leaning in closer. Their lips met, tentative at first, then firm as the excitement of the night wrapped around them. It felt like magic, as if the universe was granting them both the gift of each other at just the right moment. After that night, Mia and Alex became each other's muse. They spent days exploring Seattle's art scene, the hidden murals in West Seattle, the quaint galleries in Pioneer Square, the vibrant street fairs bursting with local talent. They often ended their nights lounging by the water, dreaming aloud about their aspirations, encouraging each other to seize opportunities that had once seemed unattainable. As winter melted into spring, Mia's art began to flourish, and Alex's mural project was selected for a prominent local venue. They collaborated on both his mural and her designs, blending their creative energies into something beautiful. With each challenge they faced, they grew closer, learning that love, much like their art, was about crafting something uniquely their own. The summer sun shone brightly on the day of the mural's unveiling. The streets buzzed with excitement as neighbors stopped to admire Alex's work, a vibrant depiction of the Seattle skyline, infused with elements of nature and humanity that flowed together seamlessly. As the final touches were revealed, Mia couldn't help but beam with pride at what they had achieved. After the unveiling, they stood hand in hand, the sun sinking low, casting golden hues upon the canvas of their creation. "Can you believe this started with a sketch?" Mia asked, looking up at Alex. "Every great story begins with a single stroke," he replied, squeezing her hand. "And this is just the beginning for us." As the sun set behind the Space Needle, Mia felt content. The future felt limitless, and with Alex by her side, she finally understood the true gift of New Year's, the promise of love and new beginnings. That night, as they celebrated under a blanket of stars, they each whispered their resolutions. But perhaps the most important promise they made was to continuously chase their dreams, together, with love as their compass. And so, in the heart of Seattle, their story began anew, an everlasting celebration of the gift of each other. Thank you very much for listening to my New Year's Eve love story audiobook.